We're at a Homewood Suites, Salt Lake City. We drove 470 miles today, so I hope you enjoyed the hotel we were at yesterday. I didn't get to talk much, but it was an amazing suite. And anyway, I'll show you our room upstairs here, and then tomorrow we're hopefully going to New Mexico. So we are outside of Moab, Utah. Look around here. It's just a gorgeous day. It's about 50 degrees. So John's over here taking pictures. But anyway, we left our Salt Lake City, Utah hotel around noon. And we are headed to Freebank, New Mexico, I think. And we wanted to go to the Four Corners where 4 states meet, but they have shut it down for the virus, even though it's just a outdoor landmark. It's the dumbest thing I've heard. There's John, if you can see him. We're gonna try to get to Carlsbad today. We just made it to Carlsbad. I'm sorry for the lighting, but John is checking us in. We're at the White's City Cavern Inn, and we're gonna stay overnight, get up early to go see the caverns, and then get on our way and make it to Texas tomorrow. So we're on our 5th day because we had a 1-day backup. But anyway, he's coming to the car. I'll show you our room when we get there. We just got to our room at White City Cavern Inn in New Mexico after leaving Farmington, New Mexico this morning. And we did 480 miles, which is the longest day we've done so far, but it didn't feel like it. I think the first day was the worst because of the snow and the passes. And then the second day we intended to do about 500 miles, but the freeway was shut. We got stuck in Oregon overnight. But anyway, today was mostly plains. It was gorgeous, and I saw tumbleweeds going across the freeway for the first time, and it's so windy, I thought my car was gonna fly off of the road. I think my back tires lost traction for a couple of minutes, but anyway, we are gonna stay overnight at this hotel and go to Carlsbad Caverns tomorrow morning. That's the one thing we planned for this trip that we really wanted to do and see. Looking at their website, seems like they closed down in the afternoon, so we wanted to make sure we got there in the morning, which is why we made the trip here today. It looks like we're gonna get to Texas tomorrow afternoon. We're gonna try and get to Fort Stockton. From there to Houston should be about 7 hours. When we pulled in, this SUV was right behind us, and I stopped in front of the office for John to check in, and this car drove by and just hovered at the base of the hill. Then we got up to our parking space in front of the room. John came into the room, and I'm standing by my car to unload it, and the same truck came pulling around. So I filmed as he went by, and then I told John, showed him the video, and he hears something outside a few minutes later and opens the curtain, and the same truck is driving by. So we're starting to get freaked out. But he called the front desk and they said it's the grounds person. They might tell the guy to back off a little bit on stalking people when they come in, or just tell the customers, we have a grounds guy who's gonna follow your car and stare you down when you park. We'll see you in the morning. Carlsbad Caverns. We just got to the bottom and it is amazing. We're taking pictures, but it's kind of hard to get lighting here, so it's a long hike down, but it's worth it. We are going up 750 feet from the bottom of the caverns to the visitor center, and it was such a cool thing to do for like 2 hours this morning. Now we're going to continue on to Texas. We made it to Texas. We're in Fort Stockton, and we only had to drive for like 2 hours today. It's super windy in New Mexico, so apologize for the hair. But yeah, we are settling in. It's only going on 4 o'clock, so we have a good day to relax before we do 7 hours to Houston tomorrow, our long final stretch. This has been fun, and the biggest hassle so far hasn't been car issues, thank God, except for the milk carton I ran over and we still smell because I think it melted to the bottom of my car. Well, I'm in the car, John's at the rest stop. We made it to Texas yesterday, left our hotel this morning right around, well, today at noon, and it is 2 o'clock. We still have about 450 miles to drive. We were doing 500 today. So it's a long, fun, beautiful drive though. I have seen more dead deer on the side of this freeway than I've ever seen, probably cumulatively in my driving life. At least 20 dead deer so far in the first 150 miles. John was saying it's because there's no civilization here. It's just like open land for them and then a straight line of death in the middle of where they live. But anyway, let me go drive up and get him. We're gonna be in Houston soon.